Hi and welcome. You're watching another TBC 24/7 live broadcast on We Are Giving Away Cryptocurrency. My name is Paul, and today's date is September 10th, 2018, and this is episode 125. Now, the cryptocurrency that we're giving away is called the Billion Coin. So TBC is short for the Billion Coin. We've been out for 2.5 years. And the price of our coin is not valued on any kind of a coin market cap or trading exchange. Instead, we are what we call an abundance-based coin, which means that by agreeing to the membership agreement when we sign up as a member of the community, we promise not to do anything that will make the price of our coin go down in value. The algorithm that it's built on is designed to increase the value from memberships, okay, from people, from humans. Every human, man, woman, or child that joins raises the value of our coin by the value of 1 grain of gold, which today is worth around $2.50. So if 100 people join in one day, then the price of our billion coin goes up $250. Okay, so, and we call it the billion coin because we are only going to make 1 billion coins, and they've already been made. We're never going to make any more. And we are looking, and the algorithm is based on our first billion members. Okay, so we're looking for 1 billion people out of 7.6 billion that's on the earth to have our coin, okay, in their own wallet. And so that's how we're different than the marketing exchanges out there. Our price goes up every day, and it does not go down. Okay, so basically what we've been doing for 2.5 years is giving the coin away. Because when the coin leaves the creator's wallet and comes into our wallets, that raises the value of the coin. And as long as all those coins sit in the admin's wallet, we call them the admin. It's a team of creators. And we actually call one of them Chris Kringle because he gives away the gift of Kringle coins. Now, that is a division of the billion coin. Since our billion coin now is worth $8 million a coin, very few people can buy it, and nobody has to buy it right now at that price. But because the admin has what is called the cookie reward system, which enables the even distribution of our coin throughout our first billion members. So even though we've been out for 2.5 years, no one's missed the boat. Okay, like you would see with some of the coins that are on the coin market cap, like Bitcoin. Okay, if you're just getting around to Bitcoin after it's been out for 9 years, you've missed the boat. Okay, it used to be 1/10 of a penny. Okay, now I haven't looked for a week, but it's around $6,000, $7,000 for a coin. But you can divide one of those coins by 100 million because they're digital. Okay, so the division of a Bitcoin is called Satoshi coins. Okay, named after the individual who called himself Satoshi Nakamoto, who created the blockchain technology back in 2009, and then created the blockchain platform to create the Bitcoin itself. Now, assuming that you know a little bit about cryptocurrency, and that's why you're watching this, I can go on and say that besides our coin being on a blockchain and being decentralized, just like all the coins are, the difference is because we have this mission and because we want it to be an abundance-based coin, we could never put it on the coin market cap. You will not find it there, okay? And that's why I didn't know about it for its first year being in existence, because I was just paying attention to the coin market cap and all the coins that were on there. A year and a half ago when I discovered the Billion coin. Excuse me. So, but when I was continuing to do research and watching some YouTube videos on Bitcoin and other coins, a suggested video popped up and it said TBC, the Billion coin. And I said, wait a second, I haven't seen that. What is this? And so I checked it out, and the rest is history, basically, because it made complete sense to me compared to any coin that gets put on the coin market cap. Coin market cap is like the stock exchange, okay? It's a market. It's market driven. It started out good for the coin, for Bitcoin. It helped increase the price. But once you go on that market, then anyone can buy the coin, which means the very, very wealthy, okay, well, the 2,200 billionaires out of 7.6 billion people can buy all the Bitcoin they want. And that raises the prices up on the trading market. And people come in and they buy because they want to make a little profit. And then when the wealthy get ready, they dump and they sell. And that lowers the price. It crashes, okay? They call it the pump and dump. It's the same thing with the stock market, but the coin market is more volatile. And what happens is people can lose their coins, and that's what they do. And then when it gets really low, the wealthy, excuse me, the wealthy buy back their own coins, and then they buy back the coins that were lost by the people that are now sitting in the system. And they do this over and over, and over years, they end up with the majority of the wealth. That's what they've done. That's what they've always done with markets. It's the central banking system's system. We cannot allow our coin, being abundance-based, to do that, okay? It would be like everyone else who just creates a coin and they just let it loose on the market because the creators of those coins want to make money. That's the bottom line. They want to make money. So here's the coin. They go ahead and they have an ICO. They fill out the Security Exchange Commission paperwork because it's a security when it's still a token and it hasn't gone on the market yet. Okay. They have their ICO. They put their token on the market, becomes a coin. It's now a real money and is no longer a security. They've doubled their money depending on how popular their coin is, and they're happy. Okay. That's not what the Billion coin is about. And divisions of that Billion coin, our Billion coin, are called Kringle coins, okay? Like Satoshi for Bitcoin. Ours is Kringles, or Kringle coin, for the Billion coin. Pieces, divisions. Okay, so now that our coin is so valuable, we mostly talk in our coin as Kringle coins. So what admin has done is, and because we are based on membership, the price and the value is based on human beings. We, the people that are a member of this community, the Billion coin community, we have the value. The value is in us, okay? Now, the first year, we grew to 100,000 people, members. The second year, we grew 30 times to 3 million. Okay, we're now in our third year. We have created a brand new blockchain platform with transaction speeds equal to Visa and MasterCard, which is not on a blockchain. Okay, we can do 2,000 to 3,000. We are doing 2,000 to 3,000 transactions per second. Now, our blockchain cannot equal what just digital money going through electricity and servers can do, like Visa and MasterCard. If they wanted to, they can get up to 50,000 transactions per second, but that's not going to happen in our lifetime. I don't believe the population of the world is going to grow enough for it to get 50,000. Plus, that system is coming to an end anyway. But that's a whole nother video, okay? But compare that to Bitcoin, which can only do 7 transactions per second, okay? They got themselves slowed down. The miners started charging. You know what happened if you're familiar with Bitcoin last year. There was a fork, Bitcoin Cash was created. That raised the transaction speeds up to 130 per second for Bitcoin Cash, and it greatly helped the coin. So anyway, if you can't transact at a decent speed, then your coin cannot become a fully globalized economy. Okay, so we knew that from the beginning. So we knew we were going to have to create a brand new blockchain. But we started out with the same blockchain platform that everyone else did back when Bitcoin came out. Okay, but there's been many other blockchain improvements since then, and many coins have improved, and so their transaction speeds have gone up. Okay, but still, the fastest coin that can be transacted that's considered, well, I don't know what it's considered. It's called Ripple, okay? And it's a banking system coin because it's not on a blockchain, okay? But it is open source. And so it's somewhat private, but not really, okay? And because it's not on a blockchain platform, their speeds are almost the same as Visa and MasterCard. So they can do 1,500 transactions per second. Okay, and then the next one after that, I don't know. I can't remember what the coin is, but it goes down drastically because all the rest of the coins are on blockchain platforms. Okay, so you got 900 per transaction, transactions per second, and you got some at 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, and so on. All right. So with our mission, and what our mission is eliminating global poverty. We need to get the coin out to 1 billion members. So that's what we've been doing for 2.5 years. Okay, we're over 3 million people, and we've got a long ways to go, right? But the faster and more people that come in, the faster that we grow. So we estimate we'll be at 1 billion members in 2 to 3 years, okay, max. Especially when we see what's going on with cryptocurrency out there as a whole. People are starting to come in and get involved in the masses because they're starting to learn about it. It's not going away. It's like the internet when it came out in the 90s. It didn't go away, did it? It just got better. And people started figuring out, wow, this is cool. Let's get on. And the masses came in, and it was, basically matured by 2000. And then the search engines came. Google, and you had the social media platforms come, Facebook, all these things. And people could relate to that real easy because it enabled them to do research. It was like a library in their own house. It enabled them to chat to people all over the world for free. It was amazing, right? But cryptocurrency, when it came out, didn't have that effect on people because they didn't understand digital money. And yet, we've been using digital money since they came out with MasterCard and Visa back in the 70s, okay? So, but we just haven't wrapped our heads around it because we also have cash, right? Paper money. And we don't realize every time we use that plastic card, that's all digital. So people, including myself, didn't pay much attention to this new cryptocurrency called Bitcoin when it came out in 2009. And that was unfortunate for me. But then again, I didn't pay attention to Microsoft stock when it came out too. So, but the thing I want to get across to you is that you have not missed the boat with the Billion coin, because we are completely different in our distribution and what we are doing with our coin. All right, so what I'm doing by doing these live broadcasts is I'm distributing the coin. I'm letting you guys know about it. Anybody who comes across this video that's new and doesn't know, new to TBC, new to the Kringle coin, haven't heard about it because you've been paying attention to the coin market cap, but you came across this video, you're now learning about a coin that is the future when it comes to being able to actually eliminate global poverty. We've heard that. I've heard that all my life. Okay. There's charitable organizations out there that are temporary fixes for people in doing things in countries, these developing countries. But that's all they've ever been in my whole lifetime is short-term fixes. There's been no solution to the actual poverty because of the banking system, the central banking system. Okay, but that central banking system has got to go at this point. We've already seen it crash. I've seen it 3 times in my lifetime, 1988, 2000, and 2008. And it's because in 1971, they took us off the gold standard here in America. So that cash, that system is completely 100% debt-based. Okay, not to mention it's not Americans' money. If I talk about just my country, it's not our money. Okay, we gave that over against our Constitution to a private bank who called themselves the Federal Reserve back in 1913. And they slowly took us off the gold and the silver. And we have been on that system for 105 years now without it being interrupted. And we've seen the problems that it has caused. Okay, my parents never knew anything different. I never knew anything different. Scarcity is the mindset we were raised with. Okay, we were not raised with an abundant mindset. I can tell you that from personal experience because with the Billion coin and with cryptocurrency, you are forced to start thinking differently, because you realize once you find out what it is, right, that, hey, this is money. This is gold. This is like digital gold. I have to get some, because if I just hang on to it and don't fool around with the trading exchanges, it's going to go up in value every year. And it's never going to lose its value in that sense because of supply and demand and proof of work, the miners, right? Electricity, the hardware, the things that people do to create those coins digitally. Okay, so we are different. We are the first abundance-based coin. There's others coming. I can guarantee you that. I already know of one that's coming out next year. And the more, the better. With any kind of cryptocurrency, the more, the better. With any kind of money that's backed up by gold, the better. Okay, so that is the future of where money is going. So this is very, very important to be aware of and know. Now, the other coins cannot give their coins away. The creators of those coins cannot give their coins away. I mean, why would they? The system they're on, being a trading exchange to try to raise the value, it raises their value too, because they're on that system. They have no control. Like I said, the rich can come in and buy. The rich cannot come in and buy up the Kringle coin. They just can't do it. The system is set up to where we control our system by controlling our wallet. Okay? The blockchain is completely decentralized, but we control our wallet. So by keeping the wallet centralized, by having to have our wallet and our wallet only, we can distribute the coin fairly evenly among our first billion people. first billion members. And that's where the value is in people. Now the admin has no value. The coins that he has in his is no value until we're able to reach the point where we have an economy. Bitcoin users are about 12 million right now. They have a small economy, right? There are places accepting, merchants and retailers accepting Bitcoin. Well, there also is with the billion coin, Kringles, but it's a lot smaller because we're only at 3 million. That's just a quarter of what the billion coin has right now in terms of people using it. But you've got to buy the Bitcoin if you want the Bitcoin. Every single Satoshi coin that you have, you had to buy it unless you won it in a contest, or there's a couple of sites online where you can gamble and they'll give you some small amount of Satoshi. But it's never worth much at all, okay? The difference with our coin when we give it out is we're giving enough out right now for free. It's worth $2,000 to give it away, okay? And that's significant. It's enough that people are going to pay attention to it and say, okay, you're giving away $2,000 worth of the billion coin, of the Kringle coin? Yes. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Let me find out more about your coin. And that's what we need people to do, is to get educated on what our coin is, how it's different, and that we are distributing the coin. We're not promoting it. We're not trying to make money from it. We are distributing the coin, because the more people that have it in their hands, the stronger and the larger the economy will be, the Kringle economy, the billion coin economy. Okay, when we get to 30 million people, we're going to have more than twice the economy that the Bitcoin has right now. When we get to 60 million, 90 million, we'll be able to use Kringle coins at 7-Eleven down the street. Okay, long before we get to 1 billion. So I want to show you that picture, because a lot of us don't think, we're not used to thinking in an abundant way. We've just been raised with lack, scarcity. There's not enough for you. There's only enough for us, the rich. But if you work real hard and you're lucky or whatever, and you get rich, you can join our club, as long as you do what we tell you to do. Okay. So in our distribution, I'm going to show you how easy it is to get the gift. So first of all, let me go over real quickly and see if anyone's got any questions yet. I don't see anyone that has any questions. Okay. Hang on just a second.
All right, guys. Well, listen.
Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen as soon as I get the site up. Okay, now I can't even find that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you'll notice at the bottom of this video, the description, there's a lot of information there, including links that you can click on to go get your free gift of $2,000 worth of Kringle coins. Okay, and what will happen is you'll get an email sent to you. So you have to use a real email address. And you'll get an email sent to you, and you'll open it up and just follow the instructions on this page I'm about to show you. And you'll click on the confirmation link, and it will create a back office, which is your own website with your own username that you create, make up, And that is where you have become and get access to the community. You are now part of our community. You have all the resources and all the information you would ever need about our coin. Okay? And the admin, will instantly deposit 2,000 Kringle coins worth in the form of cookie points into your back office under cookie rewards. And I'm going to show you that. And then they are redeemed for real Kringle coins in a redemption month. We have 2 of those every year, one in May and one in November. So come November, you can take as many points as you collected because there's ways to get a whole lot more. Okay, full billion coins worth $8 million right now you can get. Okay, with as little as just spreading the word out to your family and your friends. It's that simple. Again, we're not used to that, right? There's always a cost for something, right? Nothing's for free, right? That's what we've been told. Well, it's not true. But then again, sometimes we need to have something cost something in order to give it value. Otherwise, if we got everything free, we wouldn't care. If we had a Rolls Royce out there or a Lamborghini, we got in it, we wouldn't care if we went crazy driving around and bumping into curbs and whatever. Okay, because we just go get everything free. Go get it fixed for free. You see what I'm saying? So we have to put a small amount of value on things. But it's so different than what we've been used to that our minds can't really comprehend it until we realize, well, wait a second. This does make sense. This is real. This is gold. And the only way it's going to be valuable and to be able to be used beyond just peer-to-peer, which is how Bitcoin and all the other currencies started out. Before they were on a trading exchange, got popular, and they still were peer-to-peer for years until merchants started to accept them. And Bitcoin is one of the ones they accepted first because it was the first coin. It was the most popular. It had the most value on the coin market cap. And now there's many merchants that are using Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, so on. But there's over 1,600 coins on the coin market cap. So anyway, with the billion coin, of course, you've got a coin that doesn't fluctuate in value. That's a huge deal. Okay, so we also have an algorithm that maxes out the price of that coin on the billionth person that comes in to the membership, to the community. It stops. Okay, at that point, we got 1 billion people. Okay, and that is worth, well, if today we had 1 billion, it would be worth 2.5 billion grains of gold. So each coin would be worth $2.5 billion. If you had one coin, you'd be a multi-billionaire. So right now in our distribution period, we can make you a multi-billionaire, or we can make you a multi-millionaire. Whatever you're comfortable with, we can do that for you. That's our job. We're distributors of our coin, and we give it away, or we make it very, very easy for you to get what you want at prices that are just, they're unheard of. But we got to put some value on it because we want you to know, hey, this is real. These guys are doing it. I want to be a part of that first billion. I don't want to wait until it happens. And I'm hearing about Kringle coins everywhere. And I don't hear about Bitcoin too much anymore. We don't want to wait. We don't want you to wait for that. But you can. But why? We're giving you $2,000 worth free right now. We want you part. We want to make you a multi-millionaire or a multi-billionaire, whatever you want. Okay, but we will not just allow the rich to come in and buy all the coins up they want, because that would defeat our mission, which is to eliminate global poverty, lifting people out of poverty, taking all those developing countries and developing them. Bam. Okay, there's not going to be any more developing countries. Why has there been all these years? This is 2018. Look at the developed countries. Look at America. Look at the UK. Look at Australia. Look at New Zealand. Look at Canada. We're not developing. Why are all these countries out there in Africa, Southeast Asia, wherever, in the Caribbean, why are they still developing? Okay, there's something wrong. And when we have 7.6 billion people and only 2,000, a little over 2,000 billionaires, well, there's your problem right there. There's your problem right there. Okay, so let me share my screen and show you what happens when you click on the link below for your free gift. Show you what happens on the link below. Righty. Okay, this is the page you'll end up on. If you use my link, it will say your sponsor is Paul Fisher. Now that sounds like some kind of multi-level marketing or network marketing type deal, but it's just, it keeps you connected to me so I can stay connected with you and help you and walk you through our system and our community. We stay in touch with each other. We are a real community. So that's what that is, okay? We can keep track of who we give the gift out to, okay? And then the admin rewards us with free Kringles in the form of cookie points that we redeem in May or November. And then you can spend them, okay? So the first thing you will see when you hit the whatever you want to call it, the registration page to get your free gift is this page here. The first thing you're going to see is this picture. And it says billions of dollars of digital money will be distributed by the end of November 2018. Okay, that's the next redemption month. Okay, and then it says receive a gift of over 2,000 in digital money. And then it says 5 things here. First one is Cookie Rewards System allows you to both receive and share this gift. Ever expanding list of merchants accept this digital money worldwide. We are on a mission to end global poverty, starting with this gift. Instead of paying transaction fees forever, there is a $10 lifetime wallet fee. Get paid daily in any currency to assist us in our worldwide distribution. Okay, now that last one is referring to our cookie reward system. Okay, so that's just a little extra thing there, because as owners of the coin, we can sell the coin. Okay, admin doesn't sell any coin. Okay, he gives the coin away. We, as members of the community, cannot give the coin away from our wallets. That would devalue the coin. Okay, it would destroy the coin, because the value is in us, the members, not in the creators of the coin. You see the difference now? Are you starting to see, wow, this system, this coin is different than anything I'm already familiar with? Okay, and this is what I caught a year and a half ago when I first saw that first video. It piqued my interest enough that I searched out for more videos. There wasn't very many at that time. Maybe about 11 I went through. Okay. And then the next day I bought my first amount of Kringles. Okay. And I end up getting a free gift, and I go, what is this? You know, because I really didn't understand anything. And I wasn't familiar with all the information on my back office yet. I didn't realize that admin communicates with us with 3 or 4 blog posts every day. It's just amazing. So I said, wow, what is this extra $20 I got? See, back then it was only worth $20, right? We only had 100,000 people when I got involved. So, but anyway, I ended up figuring it all out, and immediately started to, give the gift out to everybody I cared about. So anyway, below this picture and below whoever your sponsor is, you're going to see this form. This is all you're going to see. It's asking you for your full name, and then you can create a username. Okay, whatever username you want, you can make it up. It goes on the end of your link that people will connect, will click on to get to this page, and it keeps them tied to you. That's all it does. Just makes you aware of them, puts their name in your back office. I'll show you all that in a second. Okay, so email address, again, you want a real email address because you will get an email, and it will show you how to make sure you get that email. Okay, what country you live in. It will ask you to create a password. You just make up a password just like you would with any wallet system and cryptocurrency. Okay, and then confirm your password. Click on I'm not a robot and hit the submit button. Okay, and then a page will pop up saying, okay, great, look for those emails and blah, blah, blah. You'll get some instructions. Just follow the instructions. It's really easy. So you'll go back into your email. You'll find those because they'll go out immediately. And you'll click on the confirmation link and you'll end up in your back office. Okay, so let me pull up my back office, give you an idea of what that looks like. Now let's see here. Let me do something different. No, I think that's it. Kringle.Cash. My computer is running slow. I've got so many tabs open, and I don't have the best Wi-Fi in my neighborhood. It's just because the towers, the way they built them here around my neighborhood. Okay, so this is where you'll end up. This is your back office that you get for free. Okay, well, actually, it's $10 a year and includes the wallet, but that's it. Okay, and that was just, it never used to be that way. We just came out with that recently because people were not paying, people were not giving the gift its due value. Okay, they weren't valuing it. And especially when we first started to give it out, when it was only $20, $40, $50, $100, it started going up as members came in. People just kind of ignored it. A lot of people didn't even understand what cryptocurrency was. But hey, if you're going to give me some free, I'll take it. That type of stuff. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and log in here. Okay, so this is what you'll see. All right. This is the dashboard. Up here, you'll see whatever username you came up with. I just used my name. And over here, you'll see all the tabs that you can click on. And every time you click on one, you're going to get tons of things that you can go to, more pages to learn, tons of information. Not to mention our blog, our daily blog, which is always found at blog.thebillioncoin.info. But it's also in here. You can find it. Okay, so the first thing I think it takes you to automatically is your profile, which is right here. I think it just drops you right on that page, and it asks you to complete the profile. Okay, so you can just go ahead and complete this profile. That's the first thing you'll do. Okay, it's really simple, but you'll notice that, you'll notice that there's this cookie rewards tab down here, right? You click on that and you'll be able to see your 25,000 Kringles based on the current price, deposited as cookie reward points. You'll see them in your back office, okay? And you can just accept the gift and watch it grow, okay? Because it goes up in value because we have members joining every day, right? And you still have not paid the $10 wallet fee or this back office fee, okay? You're just looking at this. You're filling out your profile. You're looking at your cookie rewards you've gotten, okay? They're not going to be taken away from you, okay? And you're looking around, right? But at this point, you've made a decision that you want to be able to turn those cookies into Kringles. And so therefore you have to pay the $10. Okay? Is that too much? No, it's not. We made it low enough that everybody in the world can afford that. Even those that are making only $50 a month are having no problem in coming up with the $10. They seem to understand abundance a lot faster than we as Americans get it, okay? Because, for instance, I could talk for myself, but I could talk for a lot of Americans, okay? Because I've been doing this for a year and a half. But I have always had indoor plumbing, right? Always had a television, always had whatever it was that make us a fully developed country. And I didn't know anything about poverty unless I looked at pictures in the National Geographic. I'm 62 years old, so, you know, that's all I knew, or in the encyclopedias. Okay, and once in a while on the 3 television channels that were out there at the time until Fox came. Okay, so, and any books, okay? But now we've got the internet. The world is extremely small, and there's nothing we don't see if we want to see it. If we want to see it. Okay, so we know what's going on. It's a lot easier to find out what's going on. And here in America, we still get to get up in our homes, most of us, okay? And yes, there's 40% of families in America, according to Forbes last week, in an article that I could show you, but on another video, I could do that. 40% of American families are unable to put enough food on their tables. That's how bad they're struggling, okay? They're either on food stamps, welfare, to eat, or they're just barely surviving without the food stamps. 40%, 4 families out of 10 is the current situation in the United States. And these people are working. They're the working poor, okay? They're just not making enough because the devaluation of our dollar, the inflation, from being on a debt-based system with nothing backed by gold, and the Feds, central bankers, keep making money out of nothing, okay? It has to crash, and crash for good. And it's going to get done soon, real soon. And you see countries out there, if you're paying attention, that are putting their cash and their monetary systems back on gold. And you can just see it, okay? So, but I want to keep you guys today on this video focused on getting this coin in your hands, because that's what it's all about. Distributing our coin to our first billion people. Okay, so you'll fill this out, and you can see your cookie rewards under cookie rewards down there, and you can just explore. You can explore anything you want here. Under broadcasts, we have people like myself who set up broadcasts every half hour. Okay, and you can set up 2 of them at the same time. Okay, when we fill this all up, we can do 3 at one time, 4 at one time, 5. Our goal is to get 1 million broadcasters doing a video every single day on YouTube. You imagine what that's going to do? Okay, so this is why we grow every day in our membership. Okay, so you can see according to the time you're at anywhere in the world and you can look at the language you want to listen to, and you can pick someone to literally watch live, or you can click on one that's already been done and you can watch the replay. But you won't be able to chat or ask any questions if it's not live. That's the only disadvantage of watching a recorded one, right? Okay, so you've got that available in this back office you get. There's just so much. I don't have time to go over it all. But the one thing you're going to want right away is your link that you could give to your family and friends to say, hey, I just, got this gift of $2,000 worth of digital currency, cryptocurrency, digital money, whatever you want to call it, that makes sense to them, internet money, okay? And I want to give it to you. Here's the link. It's really easy to get it. Okay. So you click on marketing and then you look at your referral link here and you click on referral link. And then your referral link pops up. That's mine right there. See, whatever username you come up with when you sign up on that registration form, okay, whatever username you make up right here, that will be at the end of your link that you give out so that people can get their $2,000 worth, and it grows every day, gift of Kringles, okay? Starting out with it being in the form of cookie reward points. This way, if you decide for some reason you don't want to pay the $10, you don't want to be a part of our community, then you won't, okay? And those cookies will never be orphaned coins. If we literally put the actual coins in your wallet as a gift right from the beginning, then they could end up being orphan coins. If you decided you didn't want to pay the $10, you didn't want to be a part of eliminating global poverty. Okay, so you'll see here this thing called send button test. Before you pay a dime, you're going to go through this test. It's 10 questions, okay? Question 1 through question 10. All it is, let me kind of expand that picture if I can. No, I can't do it for some reason. Probably just my computer. But anyway, so this may be hard to read, but the point is we just took our mission statement and we divided it into 10 questions or 10 paragraphs, okay, that you read. And then the question is, after this first one, what determines the value of our coin? Well, just from listening to this video, the value of our coin is based on people, right? So it gives you 2 answers that you can choose. One is right and one is wrong. The first one says it is based on the supply and demand of it as it is traded in the open public markets. Well, if you've been listening to this video, even if you didn't read this paragraph, which tells you the answer, you would know that no, this is an abundance-based coin Paul is talking about, and it's not on the coin market cap. So then you read the second answer. It says, as living men and women are more valuable than gold, and they agree to add their value to the value of our coin, it appreciates in value as each new member joins our community. Oh, well, that's the right question. So you click on there, right? And then you hit the continue button. It tells you whether you click the right answer or not. If you click the wrong answer, it would say, okay, you clicked the wrong answer. Go back and read the paragraph and hit the right answer. So you can't fail the test, but what it does is it gives you an idea of what the Billion Coin community is all about. And if at the end of those 10 questions, or even if you get through only 3 and say, you know what, I really don't, this is not for me, okay? You get to that point where you say something like that to yourself. Let's see here. Hang on a second. You get to that point where you say something. All right. I'm going to get out of the screen share. Not sure what I did here. Oh, there I go. All right. Or you will, have no problems going through those 10 questions, and you'll say, wow, I really like this mission statement. These folks look like they really know what we're doing, what they're doing. I was thinking that we do know what we're doing. And it's going to get done, okay? With or without you, it's going to get done. Okay, we will have a full global Kringle economy, no matter what other economies are being used. The more money systems, the better, as long as they're real, either backed by gold or they're a coin created on the blockchain, okay, which gives it value, not just with supply and demand, but the POW, the proof of work. Okay, in our coin, the value is you and I having it in our hands, a billion of us. Everybody's going to be using it. We're going to have more than enough to bring abundance to the other 6.6 billion people. More abundance than they've ever realized in their lives. More abundance than they can ever even imagine that everybody is having. Now, if you have no problem with everybody being wealthy and being abundant, in a very, very abundant world, by the way, which we've been told a lie all our lives, that there's just not enough of this and that, give me a break. Okay, we're going to change the way you think once you become a part of our community. We're going to show you the reality, and you're never going to look back. Okay, so anyway, that's how simple it is to get your coins and become a member of our community, and then we'll take you as far as you want to go. If you want to just be a multimillionaire, fine. If you just want to be, or if you want to be a multi-billionaire because you want to help a lot of people and you like doing that and you don't mind the work that's going to be behind that, become a multi-billionaire. Because when we, the people, have the money back in our hands, then we control what we do. Okay? Nobody controls us. We're no longer slaves to the central banking system, who owns our politicians and owns our government. No. With the money, no matter what it is, if it's real and it gets back in our hands as Americans or in any other country, then we take back our government. We buy our politicians. We, the people, own our government. We, the people, are no longer slaves. So that is our mission. And to me, there could be no better mission than that. Is it going to turn the world into a paradise? I always say, no, it's not. Because you can't eliminate hate by having money. But by having money, we can eliminate all the symptoms that go along with scarcity and lack of and poverty. And there's a ton of them, aren't there? I mean, you can just pick one, like crime. Crime motivated on lack. It's happening everywhere in the world. Just eliminating that, plus a zillion other things, is what we're headed towards. So get involved. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on before I end this broadcast. No, I pretty much covered everything. I basically told you guys what it is, what it isn't, and our role in distributing it. And that's the main things I wanted to get across today. So thank you very much for watching this video. And subscribe and hit the bell below this video, and you'll be notified when I come on live again. I try to do these live broadcasts at least once a week. Sometimes I used to do them every day. So this is like my 125th since April 1st of this year. Okay, so, and again, you don't have to talk as long as I do if you want to do one of these things, because you will get extra cookie rewards that way. And it's just amazing. We have a really fun and incredibly marvelous community that we are a part of. I've never been a part of anything so fun and so cool in my entire life. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Take care. And I'll talk to you next time.